MBC Practice Test 2026 Movement Belay Certification Exam Questions and Answers Climbing Study Guide. Question 1. What is the first thing you should do before starting a climb? Drink water. Perform a partner check. Put on chalk. Check the weather. Safety checks between the climber and belayer are essential before every climb. Question 2. When tying into a harness, which knot is most commonly used? Slip knot, figure 8 follow through, bowline, square knot. The figure 8 is the standard, secure knot for tying in. Question 3. What does take mean in climbing communication? The climber is falling. The climber wants the belayer to pull in all slack and hold their weight. The climber is at the top. The climber is lowering. Take or tension tells the belayer to remove slack and support the climber. Question 4. Where should the brake hand be when using a tube-style belay device? Above the device, in the air, below the device, holding the rope firmly. It doesn't matter. The brake hand must always remain on the rope below the device to maintain control. Question 5. What is short roping? Using a rope that is too short, giving too much slack, not providing enough slack, hindering the climber's movement, cutting the rope. Short roping occurs when the belayer doesn't feed rope fast enough for the climber. Question 6. What is the purpose of a locking carabiner? To look cool, to prevent the gate from opening accidentally, to hold more weight, to make the rope slide faster. Locking carabiners provide an extra layer of security for critical connections. Question 7. In an assisted braking device, like a gree-gree, the belayer must let go of the brake hand, still keep a hand on the brake side of the rope, sit on the floor, close their eyes. Manufacturers specify that a hand must always remain on the brake rope. Question 8. What is back clipping in lead climbing? Clipping the rope so it runs between the quick draw and the wall, clipping the rope into the harness, clipping two ropes together, climbing backwards. Back clipping can cause the rope to unclip itself during a fall. Question 9. What is a Z-clip? A secure way to clip. Clipping a rope from below a previous piece of protection to a new one, a type of carabiner, a rest position. Z-clipping creates high friction and is a dangerous mistake in lead climbing. Question 10. A partner check includes checking harness buckles, knots, belay device, and carabiner locks, the climber's shoes, the color of the rope, the length of the route. The check ensures all safety systems are correctly set up. Question 11. What is the proper command for a climber to start? Go now. Climbing. On belay. Watch me. The standard exchange is on belay. Belay is on. Climbing. Climb on. Question 12. What does slack mean? The belayer should pull the rope tight. The belayer should give more rope to the climber. The climber is falling. The rope is stuck. Climbers call slack when they need more rope to move or clip. Question 13. What is a bite of rope? A section of rope chewed by a dog. A loop or bend in the rope. The end of the rope. A type of knot. A bite is simply a loop within the length of the rope. Question 14. Which part of the harness is specifically designed for the belay device? Leg loops, gear loops, belay loop, waist belt. The belay loop is the strongest part and the designated attachment point. Question 15. What is ground fall? A fall where the climber hits the ground before the rope catches them, falling while on the ground, dropping a carabiner, a type of bouldering fall. Ground falls are high-risk events, often occurring low on a route. Question 16. How often should climbing ropes be inspected? Once a year. Every time they are used. Only after a big fall. Every 5 years. Ropes should be checked visually and by feel for damage before each use. Question 17. What is cross-loading a carabiner? Loading it across its minor axis, the gate side. Using 2 ropes. Clipping it to another carabiner. Using it for gear only. Carabiners are much weaker when loaded across the gate rather than end-to-end. Question 18. In climbing, static rope is best used for leading, bouldering, rappelling or hauling gear, top roping in a gym. Static rope does not stretch and is dangerous for catching falls, but good for fixed lines. Question 19. What is beta? The second climber. Information or advice about how to complete a route. The bottom of the wall. A type of shoe rubber. Beta is the how-to for a specific climb. Question 20. What is a red point? A climb with blood on it. Successfully lead climbing a route without falling after practice. The first time someone climbs a route. A specific type of anchor. Red pointing means completing a route cleanly after previous attempts.